What's going on, y'all? It's your boy HD, man. I'm live here checking out some apartments that are up for auction. This property actually got condemned and is went into foreclosure, and we here to check it out, man. It's a full circle moment because we actually came here and did some work about 3 years ago. We did all of the exterior siding at this entire complex, and now we here to buy, potentially purchase this property. So we're gonna walk around and check out the property, get an idea what the scope of work is gonna be, think about the budget, and just talk about the property and see about cash flow, the performer. But y'all be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna check it out. Let's go. We good to walk. Are y'all waiting on somebody else?
No, y'all. So that unit's like pretty much. That unit's over there is pretty much renovated. All those open in D. This building's open, and I think
Okay, cool. So just float around.
Yeah,
let me kind of just give you the lay of the land. The A building is like used to be the leasing office. That's open. You can look at that one. I would just start from the very beginning and just go from unit to unit.
Yep.
P is light renovation, light turn. I mentioned
the fire damage down that one.
Fire damage.
Yeah. Did you guys see that?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I was just waiting.
So any of them that you see that the boards are down, feel free to walk in.
Okay.
All of them are the same floor plan though, so it's going to be very similar.
Cool. And then the ones that aren't open, are those occupied already, or what's going on with?
The ones that are not open, they only open a few of them at a time.
There's no one living here right now.
Okay.
Yeah, all of it's boarded up. The security guard's been here since they've taken over the property. They got everybody out.
Okay.
They'll be here until you guys take possession if you win the bid, to make sure that nobody comes squats or takes anything else from the property.
Okay.
Everything's still intact from what I could tell. From all the kitchens are like the galley, small galley kitchens. I'd probably try to, if it were me, I would try to figure out a way to open it up a little bit and do more of an open floor plan on the first level, make it a little bit more modern. These were originally built as nurse quarters for Fort McPherson.
That's good information.
Historically.
That's cool.
No, man, so we're gonna go check out the product.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Check these jumps out.
You gotta put them stairs going this way. And see what it looks like. That's weird to have this small space with the stairs in the middle.
Yeah. It takes up a lot of the floor plan.
Yeah.
I mean, if we go right back with the same thing, it really just seems like cosmetic stuff for this particular unit. I can't speak for all of them. Hey man,
Yeah.
this is like an excellent security measure right here, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
You knew somebody was coming for you.
Yeah. Somebody kicking the door down. Yeah, whoever stayed in this unit was they was trapping.
Yeah. You don't have this on your fridge. This is how you live.
I think it's possible to open up the floor splits.
I mean, you can like start spending money. Only way I think it makes sense is if you started putting the stairs, like pick one
going
side,
up, yeah, and then have the
all
space.
This is open.
Yeah.
But then what does that do to the room? Nothing really, because
it just makes it seem a little more open.
Yeah.
Because then the kitchen can be like you at least have like a little half island or something like that, and it can come out a little bit more, so it'll feel bigger.
No, it definitely feels bigger. Definitely feels bigger, and there's nothing structurally crazy about it.
No, but I don't think it would be worth it. And it's a one bedroom. Either way,
your rent
it
is not gonna change the dollar. Yeah. You'll still get maxed out because this is a very big one bedroom space. It's just cut up weird.
Man, this like a full circle situation right here, bro.
What do you say?
like 3 years ago, probably I think maybe it might have been a little longer than that. But anyway, we did some work here. We did a lot of work here actually. We did all of the siding here. So at least I know for sure the siding is done properly, and you know what I'm saying? It's still in useful age, but that's, like I said, it's a real full circle moment because now we here to buy this place, you know what I'm saying? So I'll potentially buy it. So yeah, you feel me?
What's some good things you seen, some bad things you seen?
What here?
Yeah, that make you want to buy it and not buy it.
The first bad thing, this motherfucker is empty because it got condemned. So it's no rent roll, pro forma to look at to really know like how this place will perform when it's fully stabilized. Oh my God, I got a goat just walking up on me like this, bro. I would say, yeah, like the pro forma part, like I'm not able to really see how this property will be once it's fully stabilized. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. See, now we getting a real idea of what the place look like. I wonder how many of the units looking like this.
And it is not abandoned, unauthorized entry.
All right, so I said the bad part was the pro forma and not like knowing what it's gonna look like when it's fully stabilized to know how much money we're gonna be able to make. But the good thing is it's up for auction. So that means it's getting sold for way less than what it's actually really worth. It's a lot of equity left in this property. So if we can get it at the right number, I think this will actually be a good deal. What you think?
I definitely think there's a lot of opportunity over here. A couple of things you really got to pay attention to with like 60 units. It becomes a management question then, right? So who eventually is going to be the management team? And I think that for you, if that's not a game that you really want to play in, then you just get it set up, get it operational, and get it sold, right? Because 60 units is its own business, right? Like right around that 60, 70 unit mark, that's when you start needing on-site management and on-site maintenance.
Yep.
And it's become its own business.
Another business, yep. So it really just depends on how you want to look at it as an investor, right? We love cash flowing every month. And we have resources where we can do property management and maintenance as well, because we have our construction company and we have our property management company within our family trust. So, you know, it just, like he says, it just depends on how you come in as an investor. It also would be smart to turn it from a C property to a B property and then, you know, sell it with the equity.
And then another thing to pay attention to is when you have large properties, like over 60 units, and they're next to other large properties, you really want to see what type of energy that other property has, because it's gonna reflect on your property. It's very hard to have a very safe and well manicured and well run property this size next to a property that is not. Yeah. So,
I'm pretty sure that's how they feel right now.
Yeah, for sure. At least they got everybody out, right?
Yeah, they got everybody out. They got the security sitting there, but you know, the bank condemned it, so they're gonna protect their asset till somebody else buy it, and then now it's their problem. You feel me? That's what he's saying. Essentially, how much you think to turn this one?
If we're saying cosmetic, all the bones are good, and could you go in the basement there?
That's why I said, where was the mechanical? Did you see anything?
No, they're on the roof.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's probably what I would have done.
If you go mini split, I think if you're spending like easy math, 25 to 30 a unit. I don't think it'll take that, but I think that those are good numbers to have down on the sheet.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I'm thinking like
a unit like
10,
this,
15, until you start peeling things back.
Hey, like I said, man, it starts off with 10, 15, and you write down 10, 15, you gonna have $600,000. You might need 1.8. Because you got to think, right? Like a lot of this stuff, you don't know the conditions of the sewers, you don't know the conditions of the water lines. And some of this stuff needs to be dug up from like the back parking lot. Like one little thing can be a $30,000 hit, and that's throwing off 3 units right there. So
Yeah.
with stuff that's larger, And especially not knowing what else is on here, what else is needed. I would want a healthier budget than
1 bedrooms.
I feel what you're saying. I do think you could do.
And
this
then
shit
I'm thinking
for
about it.
10,000,
I'm thinking
for
about it like this too. This 10,000, hell no. It's like 5. But I'm thinking about it like
how
this
you gonna
too.
do it for 5?
Because we doing it times 60. So
Electrical?
when we get the
HVAC.
when we order the materials,
How much HVAC?
shit, they said them units is new.
No. They got one.
They said them units is new. They said he just put them units in there not too long ago. So shit.
All right. Well, we'll see if you have all 60 of your units when you get
Hey,
this built.
I take my chances on that one.
Okay. If you have a good HVAC unit and you have good electrical, I'm hearing it. But what I'm saying is that I just don't trust. I don't.
I like P-Tax me. They so efficient too. Cost efficient. They're affordable. So if it's not working, let's say out of the 60 units, 20 of them not working. All right, y'all getting P-Tax. On the wall, it's like a hotel. Turn it on when you need to get some air. Turn it on when you need to get some heat. Other than that, it's good.
I'm not mad at it, bro. I'm not mad at it. Like I said, I would, on a project like this, I would just want a healthy renovation budget. I would not want to get out here and then start having to go into my pocket early.
Facts. I think the other upside too is the fact that it hasn't been vacant that long. You know what I'm saying?
You could still probably get these lights turned right back on.
Yeah.
It seems like some of these people just left.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
One floor back on this backside. Yeah, because I mean it's brick at the bottom and siding at the top. And like I said, we just changed that siding out a couple years ago, so. And I'm pretty sure they redid the roofs too. So it's like all exterior wise is good. I don't know how much work was done on the inside parts. Or maybe we gotta go to the front side of these.
Right here, they're like, I don't think this is the case, right? But let's say, you know, when we have those real heavy downpours, does it
flood?
Right. You know what I'm saying? And if you have any topography issues that have to get addressed,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
French drain could cost like 10.
For sure. I mean, if it's just that, but like I'm not familiar with, you know what I'm saying. But you see like some of these hills. It's like, all right, well, what does that mean for this unit? Just things that I think about when I'm like, hey, with a lot of units, I would want a healthy budget.
Yeah.
How long would the turnaround time for something like this?
Probably like 2 months. Right, so we'll go in and do like a planning phase where we'll get every door open, inspect it, create a report, so we know exactly what we're working with for each unit. Then we'll probably just start breaking it up into sections and knocking them out like that, because we'll need to order materials in bulk. So like the paint, the fixtures, it's tile on the first floors, which is smart, just in case it's ever like any water that comes in, because like other flooring like carpet or LVP sometimes can be damaged. But other than that, I think, yeah, like a month and a half, 2 months. Granted, all of the materials get here on time, but it's pretty much, in my opinion, like a lot of cosmetic work, in my opinion, and I think it could be done for around 1.2 to 1.5, like the repairs.
Yeah.
Like 1.2, 1.5.
What is that? What's that? 1.5.
That's like 25 a door. Yeah. So then 1.2 on the lower side, on my side, yeah.
Like you could get away with it, but like you mess around and get caught, now you like,
Yeah. Granted, there's no like crazy unforeseen things. Let's go check out this fire damage one. Yeah, see, and then the units that's like this, that already got like the little tile.
Yeah, you
this
can
ain't
really
nothing but
let
just
this
this paint. Like,
You can let
you can
this
really
rock.
paint. Like,
As is.
yeah.
No, straight
You
up.
laughing for real.
You got the appliances in here. What else you gonna do with it?
Paint. I might get a new ceiling fan. You might get crazy and get you a new ceiling fan. You know what I'm saying?
You can put you down some LVP on top of the hardwood if you must. But outside of that,
If you must, like he said, if you must, LVP over the hardwood, but
you don't have to.
that's if we trying to raise the rent by like a couple $100 or something. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you're gonna get no more than what you get for it.
Correct. And that's, like I said, that's a big part, because if this property was actually running right now, then we'd have an idea of what people are paying in rent, what units aren't vacant. You know what I'm saying?
I think over here you're gonna struggle to get like. I think you're gonna struggle.
$1,000 a month?
No, you'll get a van.
How much you think?
I'm saying I think you would struggle to get 14. I think you would be healthy at 12.
12.
You'd be healthy at 12. Yeah, I think 12 is healthy. This is a solid 1 bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
The floor plan is a little weird.
You need a new door on this one.
The bathrooms aren't terrible. The bathrooms aren't great. And I think that once you get past 12, people start to expect a little bit more out of their bathrooms.
Yeah. At 1,200 though, I don't even think that's a fucking. Is that that's not even $1 million a year, bruh. That's like what, 70 some, and then times 12, that's like 800 some. What it is?
864.
Yeah.
864. If you're all night here at like 4 a.m., you win. I'm saying, 'cause if you can get it for like between, I don't know how much of this you keep it on camera, right? But if you can get it between anything less than 2.15, 1.8 in here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's kind of what we was thinking.
Yeah.
It's numbers, you feel me? That's what we doing, man. Crunching them fucking numbers, putting a deal together. Cause guess what? In real estate, the money is made on the front end, not in the back end. That's why the previous owner is in this position now, because he probably didn't actually crunch the numbers and run the numbers how it was supposed to see how this place was gonna perform, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go.
I think if you can be all in over here, even at 4.5, you're still in a great position.
Yeah, it's hella equity. It's hella equity too. But, you know, I think that might have been the original goal for homie. But you know, shit don't always work out. But you take your fucking L's, you learn your lesson, apply that shit the next time. Keep that shit rolling. You know what I'm saying? Let's go see that fire unit. And then he probably put up in the fucking Camry or some shit. Burnt this bitch down. That's crazy.
Man, upstairs is cool. I don't know if you trust in that electrical. I saw where they stole the line set out of some of these units. Where maybe the unit's on top, maybe it's not. But I'm saying if they stole the line set, they probably stole the wire too.
Facts.
Yeah, so you gotta rerun the wire, right? Like, it just changes. It changes complexity.
It changed the numbers. Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully it's not nothing crazy, but some of these you gonna have to redo. But it does look like, you know what I'm saying? Outside looking in, it looks like a solid.
Yeah.
It does look like it was just redone.
From the outside looking in. Yeah. Damn, but Jam Lee did a great job. We was the property Bruhz back then, though. You feel me? We still a property Bruhz. We just buying more shit now.
Did you guys walk the units? You see that loft area on the upstairs bedroom?
The closet type spot?
It's kind of like a little, I guess it's closet. But I would put an actual washer-dryer connection right there because it faces the bathroom. You could pour the plumbing from the bathroom right there and just vent it out through the side. and that way you could basically rent these out with the washer and dryer in it, get a little bit higher end resident.
Then they're gonna be calling every 5 seconds about changing out the machines.
Well,
No. You don't provide the machine.
You rent the machines
rent
for
the
a
machines
fee,
to
and then you pay.
they
get a little money down.
It's a company that does
machine.
it. It's like
just have the hookups.
Yeah.
well, the thing is,
bring their own stuff.
well, if you do that though,
Don't call me.
Yeah,
And you gotta pay for that.
yeah. Because
Well,
if
here's
I'm
the
putting a
thing.
machine in there, it's,
No,
you
If you
paying
rent
for
it,
it.
if
I
you rent
would-
it for
well, here's the
35,
thing.
you charge like 70, 65. They're
the
still not
reason-
calling you. You know what I mean?
The reason I would rent it, because we go to a lot of properties. If you let them bring their own machine, they may not hook it up correctly. You're gonna cause leaks, and then they're gonna call you because you got water leaking in from the. Just get something that's
Double-edged
energy
sword.
efficient.
I heard y'all mention about the units. How many of them were redone, or were all of them?
Well, I don't know if he went with used units, but when he bought the property,
They don't look bad though. It's just
yeah, they don't.
paint floors.
Yeah, they
Typical turns.
Paint
Yeah.
floors,
Yeah, they don't look that crazy.
And
If you want to do the windows. But
you're not gonna get no more money. The only thing I would probably change is that bath tile, because if you're gonna go for that premium kind of,
Yeah,
like,
change
not premium client, but like premium low budget client, right? you know what I'm saying? Like somebody who's gonna pay their rent, good job, right? Wants to.
Still on a decent bang.
Yeah, they want a good value.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a value client, but they're gonna be responsible. I think you can get a really good tenant out of these spaces.
Agreed.
Yeah, you know for sure. You
Right.
can
Yeah,
definitely-
I'll probably change the hardware maybe.
There you go. I like it. You put a nice little $30 in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We change the hardware, maybe put some slow closers. You know what I'm saying?
And then the fixtures. Like I always do, like a nicer shower head, a nicer sink faucet, nicer, yeah. And then like just maybe like one nice light Amazon fixture to kind of set it off.
You were mentioning the HVAC units. When the previous owner bought it in 2021. I remember when it was for sale back then. It did not have any of the HVAC units. They were like wall units and then wall heat units and like window ACs. So there was no central HVAC. So all of it's been done correctly. What I would do is I would get a drone and fly up, because I doubt that the roof's been touched. I would budget doing the roof. It's flat TPO roof, and there's always issue with that around the seams
Yeah,
if you don't change it.
it's definitely true. It looked to be in pretty decent condition, but looks can be deceiving.
It hasn't been changed like in at least this property sold like 2 or 3 times in the past 10 years. It hasn't been changed in 10 years.
Got it.
And with all of these trees being over, I'm sure at the very least that there's probably some leaks. And I don't know if they sealed, when they put the HVACs and ran the HVAC line in, I doubt that they sealed it correctly.
So, man, I got my brother Ivan here, man. We just finished walking through the property, bro. What you think about it, man?
Man, it's a phenomenal opportunity. And, you know, at the end of the day, you got a lot of people who know what they're doing. By the grace of God, we could probably make some pretty cool things happen over here, man.
So let's talk budget a little bit, and let's talk scope of work.
Talk to me.
How much you think per door to get this place turned around, and what it's gonna look like?
Like we talked about earlier, man, you make your money on the front end. You make your money in real estate when you buy. So I would go in conservatively and probably say about $30,000 a door. That's what I would be comfortable with. And once again, that's not to say you have to spend that whole budget. But if you don't at least have that budget, it could create a lot of problems down the line.
Facts.
More than that, I think that we got to be very clear on what the cutoff number is. Meaning, hey, look, sometimes you get excited in a bidding war and it's like, oh man, I gotta get it, I gotta have it. It's like you don't have to have it for the wrong number.
Yeah.
Right? So as long as we're real clear on what that number is, and once again, I think that's somewhere between like 1.5 and maybe like 2.1, right, on the entry. That means that everything else is gonna be smooth. And if it don't happen now, you know what I'm saying, they have these every month.
Yep.
So by the grace of God, something will shake sooner than later.
Yes, Lord. I think that's very well put. Like we were saying, all in for around like 4.5. I think this would be a great purchase. So now the fun part, let's go sit on the computer and
Crunch some numbers.
yeah, crunch some numbers and then put in this bid. You feel me?
You said we
But
gotta go start speaking the language of God.
yes, Lord.
Man, baby, come on.
You feel me? So yeah, man, that's what we doing, bro. We just wrapped up, like I said, checking it out, and we gonna go back and put it together. So you already know, man. Y'all be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I've been telling people where they can tap in with you at, man.
Hey man, my name is Ivan Gaskin, Ivan_Gaskin on Instagram. And listen, man, the word is love. Spread the
Yes,
word.
Lord.
Come on.